Begin by simply closing your eyes, relaxing, and taking the time to remember. Relaxing so comfortably, much like you have in the past. And recognize that this Delta Success program is designed to instill within you an unimaginable drive, one that you will learn to moderate and control as you need it. Take some time now to get very comfortable and close your eyes. Simply notice all the muscles of the forehead and let all those muscles completely relax. And realize that to be successful at the Delta Success Hypnosis process is very simple. All you have to do is follow the instructions. So if a thought is suggested, think that thought. If a feeling or emotion is suggested, bring forth the feeling. And if a belief is suggested, imagine it to be absolutely true. During this hypnosis process, you will hear two voices speaking to you, encouraging you to follow along in this programming. So begin now to simply create a feeling. A feeling of ease and comfort, and settle into the surface that is supporting you. And when you notice that feeling of comfort, recognize that you created the feeling. It is you who are in complete control. You simply follow the suggestion. So go ahead and relax even further. Go even more enjoyably to appreciate and notice that you created the feeling. You are the one who is in complete control because you follow the suggestions without hesitation. You can notice the incredible control that you have. Now, notice the muscles of the forehead, and as you relax them completely, as you relax, you'll notice how the eyes and eyelids easily just stay closed. Focus on continuing to relax the eyes and eyelids so that they just continue to stay closed. And in a voice within your own mind, tell the eyelids, command them to stay closed. Imagine them so tightly sealed together, they stay closed. So tightly sealed, even you cannot open them. Make that true. Only when you have, take a moment and prove it to yourself. The eyelids stay closed because you made it true by simply following the suggestion. During this process, you will bring about and reflect upon all the qualities that propels you toward your goals. Remembering that these qualities can be present in the form of emotions. Some of these emotions, joyful and pleasant, that draw you toward achieving your goals, and other emotions, urgent and disturbing, to prevent you from encouraging still, to keep moving toward your goals. You motion, progress, always as your goal. Forward. Should you notice a distracting thought, you simply acknowledge it and then dismiss it. It no longer is important. It doesn't even matter. And let it fall away as you refocus on what you want most to go after in life and what it will give you. Remembering what you have already learned, begin to imagine your life filled with the joys and rewards of your accomplishments. Every step toward your intention is achieved with a rich sense of celebration. Begin now to focus on the goal and goals you wish to achieve. Let your focus become distinct desire, so that these joys and pleasures can begin to grow, double stronger, and then doubling again. Your life is full and rich because you have created a goal, a destiny, a purpose in life that makes you unstoppable. See and experience these joys, pleasures, and riches as if they are in front of you now, barely within your grasp, and urging you, calling you forward, encouraging you, urging you forward. Begin to become comfortable, very comfortable, with the idea of embracing the thoughts and feelings of an unstoppable want within you, which drives you passionately towards your goals, dreams, and desires. Just as you've created joys and pleasures to move you forward, imagine now the possibility that you would have never acted toward your goals and desire. Imagine the emptiness, loss, and despair that it would create for you. Imagine now having lost out because you would have never tried. You would have never acted toward your goal. And your life would be one lonely, empty, and unfulfilled. Imagine those powerful negative feelings are just behind you, chasing after you, so that if you slowed, even for seeking progress, those feelings would be present and real. Make them stronger and stronger, strong enough to keep you without hesitation. You act to achieve your greatest goals. Now, give yourself full permission to bury those feelings deep within your mind, so that they will only consciously emerge at times when you're not pursuing your goals. Make that true. You are creating an obsession that will drive you towards your goal. It's okay to feel discomfort when you're not acting towards your goals, dreams, and desires. It's a great joy to know you've programmed yourself for success so that nothing will stop you. You can trust your unconscious mind. Now, relax yourself even further. Just letting go, so that you know your inner mind is always listening, while you just enjoy whatever is happening right at this very moment. You value your ability to adapt and change to meet the circumstances around you. You are infinitely flexible, and when you find yourself challenged, you make a habit of stepping back, reevaluating your situation, assessing your resources, and always moving forward. There are no true obstacles, only opportunities to adapt, grow, and progress. Within your mind is your inner voice that is always present to encourage you and guide you and keep you from harm. Let this voice repeat again and again those words reminding you, I respond to events calmly, knowing the best action to take. It's okay to be moved into action by pleasure and discomfort. It's okay to be moved into action by pleasure, knowing the best action to take. It's okay to be moved into action by pleasure, knowing the best action to take. It's okay to be moved into action by pleasure, knowing the best action to take. You are aware of the power that emotions can have on you, so you constantly work to maintain a presence of mind that keeps you always on track. You vow to master the pull of emotions, no matter what it takes. In so doing, your goal and purpose will always be present. You look at the world objectively, while building emotions that move you into action. In mastering the pull of emotions, you will keep your goals in mind so that you will be free from the distraction that other emotions can play. Emotions like anger will never distract you, for your actions are based on your goals and not on emotional reactions to events. Thus, you will always be moving forward toward your goals while enjoying whatever you're experiencing. Right this very moment, there is a powerful urge within you to keep you towards your goals. The urge to stay on track is there at every moment. You may notice it most each day when you awaken, and you awaken within you a focus to accomplish your goals. So knowing that each day you bring yourself closer and closer to what you most desire. knowing that each moment you hesitate or lose track of your true desires, a growing restlessness builds within you and reminds you to stay focused. So you find it easy to stay on track, to remain focused. For in front of you are the joys and pleasures of accomplishing your goals. And behind you, a restless anxiety that prods you forward and reminds you to always remember your goals. Hold yourself firm and move unceasingly toward your goals, dreams, desires, and destiny. Go ahead now and go even deeper relaxed. Let go. In a moment, I'll count from 5 down to 0. And as I do, you can see a great big 0 off in the distance. And with the count, you'll go twice as comfortable and move closer to that 0, finally moving through, then inside, then all the way down into that 0. From that point on, make true each suggestion you hear, just like you made true that the eyelids would stay closed no matter how hard you tried. Go ahead and go deeper. Now, 5. Just let relaxation all tension fall away. 4. Let go of anything that may be holding you back. 3. Let as go if so gently, falling into the depths of the mind. 2. Let go of to follow along your hesitations. 1. Go past the boundaries of these thoughts. And 0. Go 100 times deeper now. Forget. Trust your unconscious mind to do its perfect work. And notice you can see yourself in the mirror. When you look in the mirror, you like what you see. You like that person you see in the mirror. You like yourself. I'm speaking directly to the unconscious mind now. So the conscious mind can simply drift away as you instantly whatever direction that you like. Or it can stay and pay attention as you go even deeper with every word, taking you further inside. Unconscious mind, when you look in the mirror, you like what you see in the mirror. When you look in the mirror, you see a person driven toward success, so that every waking moment is filled with the understanding that there is something, anything that can be done to accomplish your goals. And you are always searching for that one thing, an action or piece of information that will give you the greater edge. When you look in the mirror, you see yourself restless and moving toward your goals, dreams, and desires. For everything that you do, you know there is even more and better things ahead. When you look in the mirror, you see yourself always focused on the future. That is the most important thing for you to do from this point on. There may even be times when you feel as if you were sent from the future to fulfill your destiny. You release all blame, guilt, and shame, for they are useless and empty emotions. When the unexpected occurs, you respond quickly to gain control of your emotions and focus your attention toward your goals. You have the unending strength to see the world as it is and not colored by your emotional responses. You work every day to gain power over uncontrolled emotions so that you are never distracted for long. You will always quickly gain your composure strength and take control of any situation when it's needed. Go deeper within your mind and begin to plan and rehearse your reactions to the unexpected. Now, it never bothers you. Being surprised never disturbs your focus, for you have incorporated surprise within your responses. While focusing on your goal, you work passionately to not be easily swayed by emotions. Your emotions add to your life's experience and never distract you from your goals and desires. You can begin to look at all that you are doing with excitement and joy, as you give yourself complete permission to do everything within your power to urge yourself towards success. Now, go deeper and let your unconscious mind create a simple habit that will remind you of your joys that having your goals will give you. You will find your mind spontaneously turning with excitement to what your actions, right here, right now, are leading you to. Your actions lead you to your desires, so that you seek the intensity of experience that comes from striving for your goals. You make every effort to throw yourself into your work, excited at the prospect of building a life is absorbed in the things and details of what you're doing. And you will find that time can simply stop as you fill your awareness toward achieving your goals. This timelessness fills your awareness, and you make every effort to create it within your everyday experience. You find that working toward your goals is as joyful as having them, and even in your leisure time, perhaps at moments before you drift off to sleep, your mind calmly reviews the actions of your day. And in the review of your day, you make all the changes needed so that each day improves and becomes better than the last. And as you awaken each day, you awaken an awareness that each day is completely within your control. And each day you awaken and plan your actions which will lead toward your goals, doing it all with a sense of excitement and urgency. This feeling of urgency you will use as a tool to drive you onwards. There is an urgency each day to accomplish your goals. There is an urgency each moment to maintain your focus. There is an urgency that is always there to keep you sharp and in action. The feeling of urgency you will use as a tool to drive you onwards. There is an urgency each day to accomplish your goals. There is an urgency each moment to maintain your focus. There is an urgency that is always there to keep you sharp and in action. Now allow all of this to settle deep within your mind, so that without thought, you'd find yourself compelled toward creating success, accomplishment, and achievement, as if within you lives a driving force. You don't have to remember a single word. This is who you are. Your thoughts, growing stronger is your every day. This is your driving force, and obstacles only remind you of your hidden power and strength. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to return from this very pleasant mental state. And as you do, you can notice how easy it is to integrate everything that you've heard. You don't have to remember a single word. You can simply notice a feeling, an eager drive, or a certainty of your goals. Notice now the calmness of your mind and ease of your body, and how easy that it is to let these words simply become a part of your soul. The body relaxed and unmoving, until every word I have said has been completely forgotten and yet absorbed into your very soul, never to be stamped out, never to be removed. When you're ready, return. If this is a time for you to awaken, take in a deep breath. Become aware of your body. Become aware of the world around you, and return refreshed, well rested, and feeling absolutely wonderful. If this is a time when you are to sleep, then your eyes will close and you can fall into a deep and restful, dream-filled sleep.